Hey everybody, it's Benjamin here at the Centaur Fragrance Channel, coming back at you with more fragrances, more colognes, more perfumes, more smelly things. So thank you so much for stopping by today. We're going to be talking about Glass Blooms from the house of Regimes de Fleurs today. If you haven't heard about this fragrance or this brand, it's going to be a treat. If you come to fragrance reviews for education, for actually learning about fragrances and actually learning about fragrance notes, you've come to a wonderful place. I'm happy to help you today, and this is a full fragrance experience. So let's jump into the fragrance, the smell, and the notes first. That's how we like to do it. My friends, this has a interesting Riesling grape. Had no idea what that was. I did my research. I was looking into this fragrance. I said, Riesling grape? What is that? So I Googled it and I did the good old search. And what did I find? I found that it's an aromatic, very high quality white grape. So you're getting a white grape with this fragrance. And this fragrance definitely you're going to notice it has more of a white, clean, crisp tone to it once we talk about more of the notes. Now, it also listed a note named Miguet or Miguet, and I had no idea what that was. And it's another name for Lily of the Valley. So you already learned two things here today. Really quickly into this video, let's talk about some more things. This fragrance has peony. It has some other white floral-like notes and tendencies. When I smelled this, and I have it smelled on my hand, I have the dry down, I noticed immediately that there was a musky-like vibe, and it was kind of different. At first, I thought maybe there was a little bit of ambergris to this fragrance. It would serve very well. Ambergris would work very well with this composition. You're getting crisp white grape, some sweetness, a very interesting white floral kind of fragrance going on with that white grape, and some really interesting nuances. But it's actually not ambergris in this fragrance. They decided to go with ambrette. Now this is the cleanest ambrette I've come across. Ambrette can be animalic. Ambrette can be kind of salty and kind of leathery, and I love ambrette used that way. And here it's pretty tame. It's tamed down, it's clean, it's crisp, and it adds a really nice natural musk. And I do have to say that this overall smells like a pretty natural fragrance. This stuff smells outstanding. Regime de Fleurs puts out some pretty nice fragrances that smell pretty natural for the price, and the quality. And we'll get into the price and all those things later on, of course, in my review. But this smells quality. This smells nice. And it's a very modern interpretation of a white floral fragrance. In my opinion, there aren't a lot of white floral fragrances that try to approach make that note modern or use that note in a very modern way. A lot of them, people produce outright vintage style fragrances with white florals, or they tend to make retro, like a blend of the new and the old. This one is, to me, a very much modern white floral fragrance. It's wearable to the average person these days. It's not scary, it's versatile, and it's quite nice. So this fragrance is overall getting pretty high praise from me, but it kind of falls a little bit short in the longevity area. On my hand, wearing this fragrance, this is going to be more of a 4, maybe 5 hour fragrance. I really wish that it did last longer. The musk does hold on for a good long while, but after 4 hours or so, the majority of this fragrance is really quite gone. And it's kind of a shame, but again, this fragrance smells more natural, and I have no doubt that high quality natural ingredients went into this fragrance. So that all depends on your wants and your needs. Do you like reapplying? Do you actually like wearing a couple fragrances in the same day? Some people actually don't like to commit to a full 8, 9, 10 hour fragrance for their entire day. Some people want something unintrusive, something a little bit more safe. This could certainly be worn every day, anywhere, 24/7, all year long. Very easy to wear, very versatile, more for a white floral fragrance. And I think someone out there really does need to hear about this fragrance. I think somebody likes white florals but doesn't feel like maybe there's one that's very versatile. Maybe somebody out there has a memory of their grandmother wearing white florals and wants something more modern, but wants something uses those white florals in a very nice way. I think that this is an excellent creation. I think it's done very well. But again, the projection and the performance isn't great. Projection's about average. Sillage is maybe a little weak, and the longevity is a 4, maybe 5 hour fragrance, at least to my skin and in my experience. So Compliment factor wise, to me, this is a unisex fragrance. Anybody could wear this, but I do think it leans more feminine than masculine. I'm not comfortable with wearing this, but I don't think it particularly screams femininity. It probably more whispers it, and I think it's a very nice, delicate, charming fragrance for a lady who wants something clean and crisp and wearable. There's not a lot of those clean fragrances for ladies. Yes, there are some. There's a couple aquatics here and there, but there's not a lot of really white, crisp fragrances like there are for men. Like for men, there's Prada El Homme, there's Reflection Man by Amouage, and even Dior Homme Eau, which is kind of getting hard to get. This is one of those fragrances that's very clean, upscale, easy to wear without being bossy. If you want something more bossy and a little bit more, sharp and with a lot, maybe a lot more of a strong personality, I think you can still find Eau de Gaga for a wonderful price out there, for close to $20 or so. And that one's a spectacular fragrance for the money. But if you want something more natural, something more upscale, something with a really nice, delicate, floral, almost innocent style of fragrance that's sweet and tender, this is a very nice fragrance, and I quite like this. And again, I'm giving this a really high remarks. Overall, with the price, this is a $200 fragrance, which is kind of up there. It's not terribly high in the niche world, but it's still a lot of money, especially for the average person. So getting into this fragrance is really going to be up to you. I think there is Dior. I think it's Pure Poison. There is one that has some more white floral notes. If you like white florals, you might want to gravitate towards this one. But if you're very chic, if maybe you're I don't know, like an upscale New York lady, and you like white florals, but you want something modern, something more posh, something that's trendy, I think that Glass Blooms does a wonderful job of capturing that smell, capturing that feeling, capturing that vibe of a very modern, clean, crisp, professional kind of woman, and in the best way possible. I think that this is a real charmer. I think that this is a very good fragrance, and I certainly do recommend this fragrance for the ladies out there. But again, the performance falls a little bit short. The price might scare some people off, but this is one of those fragrances that, even despite those challenges and maybe those weaknesses, I still think that this is very well composed. I think it has a great smell, and I do like that natural notes, and maybe more natural kind of the focus on the natural smell was a big focus in this fragrance. So my friends, check this one out. I seriously recommend trying this one out. If you're a lady out there, I think it would do you very well. I think it's a nice creation, and I think it deserves some attention in the fragrance world. There's not a lot of modern white florals out there, and one of these brands decided to step out there. There are some more indie or more difficult to understand, difficult to wear, strange, to the average person, artistic niche out there that uses white florals. But this one is one of those very approachable, wearable, versatile, easy to love white floral fragrances, and they decided to bring it to the 20th century. And I think that they did a wonderful job. So I congratulate them on that. I hope that y'all liked my review. I hope that y'all like, again, me sharing tidbits of information, helping y'all understand fragrances. I'm very much about helping you understand fragrances, learn about fragrances, and sharing those nitty-gritty details. I guess I'm a fragrance nerd. I'm a fragrance critic. I really dislike it when people call me a fragrance influencer. I do get some things for free, but I paid for this. Even though I'm giving it a raving review, I'm very positive about this one. I paid for this decant here. I think that this is a good brand. Overall, I love their cacti, and I do hope that this brand gets some more attention. I think that cacti is a wonderful fragrance. So thank y'all so much for being here today. This is the Centaur Fragrance Channel. Y'all know who it is. This is Benjamin here. If you liked my review today, if you liked my thoughts and my feelings and what I said, please help me out by liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and even sharing the video. That would help me out. That would help me grow and reach more people who are like-minded, who are on the same fragrance journey as me and you are. We're on this fragrance journey together. So help me out that way and hit the all notifications. And my friends, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you so much for your support and your love. I'll see you next time. Wear what you love, rock what you got. And this is a beautiful little fragrance. And I'll see y'all next time, my friends. And bye.